friends. This week we're going to talk a little bit about the earth and things that we can do to keep our earth looking beautiful, how we can help the earth, and what's on the earth. Today I thought I would read a book called How the Crayon Saved the Rainbow. Rainbows are part of our earth, and they're up in the sky, and they're beautiful. So, thought I would read about the rainbows. The sun and the clouds were best friends. They worked together to keep the earth warm and gardens growing. But all of the things they did together, their very favorite was making rainbows, so that the whole world was colorful and happy. You need the sun to help gardens and flowers grow, and you need the clouds and the rain to also help things grow. So they worked together and they were best friends. Then one day, the sun and the clouds had a big fight. The clouds were blocking the sun, and the sun couldn't shine through the earth. The sun went sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at the cloud, and the cloud went clap, bang, boom right back at the sun. They stopped being friends and were never in the sky together again. That's sad. With the sun and the clouds far apart, it was scorching hot on some days. And it was damp and cold on other days. They need each other, but they weren't talking to one another. Look at the puppy dog. He's getting all rained on. He doesn't have an umbrella, doesn't have a jacket, he's cold. And over here the dog has his tongue sticking out, do you see? He's hot and he's panting. He needed the cloud to cover the sun a little bit, but they're not talking. And worst of all, there were no more rainbows. Without the rainbows, the flowers, the streams, and even the cities started to lose their color. Soon the earth was black and white. Well, that's no fun. You don't want to look at a black and white world. We want to see color on our earth. Oh, it is black and white. Ugh. But in one little town, in one little school, in one little desk, there was one little forgotten box of crayons, and the crayons still had their color. The desk rattled and it shook and it clamored and it clanked, and all of a sudden it toppled over and a box of crayons tumbled out. This crayon says, I'm naked. The green crayon, he's upside down and he's saying, yippee. The orange and the yellow one, the orange crayon says, get off of me, you yellow crayon. The red one says, I'm out of here. He tumbled out of the crayon box and he says, I'm out of here. The blue one says, oh, woe is me. And the purple crayon, hey, where are all the colors? She's a little confused. The crayons started to search for the colors. They raided marker bins and they tore through the art projects. But everything, as far as they could see, was only black and white. The green one said, "Who made all the colors go away?" The blue one said, "Oh dear, this is sad." The red crayon said, "Oh, this is terrible." The yellow one says, what about the daffodils and the butter? Well, who's going to put the color on them?" The orange one says, "If oranges aren't orange, do I even exist?" So they're a little confused about if they don't have color, what are they going to do? The crayons looked out the window. The sun was all the way to one side of the sky, looking angry. And the clouds were all the way to the other side, looking gloomy. The crayon says, "I miss all the colors. We can't even draw rainbows together anymore." The purple one says, "Wait, that's it. We need to save the rainbows." So the crayons started drawing little rainbows all over town. But nothing happened. The sun and the clouds didn't even seem to notice. Look at the cloud up there. He's grumpy looking. And the sun looks like he's grumpy too. They didn't even notice all of the beautiful rainbows that the crayons were coloring. "We have to make our rainbows bigger," Violet said. Working together, the crayons drew and they scribbled and they drew some more until all of the color was starting to fill the earth. They made the biggest, brightest, most colorful rainbow the world had ever seen. Oh, look at the cloud. He's got one eye open. Do you think he's noticing the colors? And then look at the sun. He's peeking and thinking, look at all of the color that's starting to appear on our earth, in our world. Ever so slowly, the sun perked up and the clouds floated for a closer look. The sun and the cloud both peered down, admiring the giant rainbow that the crayons had drawn. "What bright colors," said the sun. "It's incredible," said the cloud. They looked at each other with a great big smile. Do you think they're going to be friends again? I think they're enjoying the colors that they're seeing. The sun said to the cloud, "Remember when we used to be together all the time and we used to make rainbows?" The cloud nodded. "Yeah, I'm sorry for going clap, bang, boom at you." "Yeah, well, I'm sorry for going sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at you," said the sun. Oh, look, they're hugging. "It's better being friends," said the sun, and the cloud agreed. They hugged each other, and then the sun shined brightly, and the clouds misted happy rain. Ever so slowly, rainbows appeared near and far, turning the world colorful again. And all of the crayons, they're all down at the bottom and they're dancing and singing and they're so happy. And they made a very colorful world. And the cloud and the sun is happy again. Yay! we need color in our world, don't we? We do. In your packet that I sent home, you're going to find a paper that says rainbow on it. And what I want you to do with your rainbow paper is I want you to color all over your rainbow and make it beautiful and make it very, very colorful. Let me show you mine. So I colored my rainbow. I used red and I used green and yellow. Oh, yellow's up here. That's orange. I used orange and blue and purple. So I colored my rainbow. Let's see, I need more tape to hold my rainbow up. So I colored my rainbow. And then I sent home a little baggie, and it has just things I found around my house. I was recycling, reusing things to make beautiful color. So you might find a piece of crepe paper in your baggie, purple. You might find a piece of blue pipe cleaner. You might find, I ate an orange, and so I used a piece of the orange. Thought, that might be pretty on my rainbow. I found a red flower. You might find that in your baggie. A green piece of construction paper, and then a yellow ribbon. And I thought, what could I do with all of this? I could put it on my rainbow and I could make it beautiful and colorful. So I sent a few things home in your baggie, but I want you to go around and look at your house, in a magazine, in the kitchen, anything that you can find that maybe you could glue on your rainbow to make it colorful. I'm going to put this red flower on the red piece of my rainbow. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. And I'm just going to glue my red flower right there. And then you can look all over your house and see if you can find other red things. Maybe you could find a red crayon, or something in a magazine that's red, or a piece of strawberry, or whatever you find that's red, and glue it to your rainbow. I colored the next spot green, and so I thought I'll take my green construction paper and I will glue that to my rainbow. These are all things that I just found laying around in the classroom and at home. My next color is orange. Remember, I ate that orange the other day, and so I took a piece of the orange peel and thought, well, that will look good on my rainbow. So I'm going to glue a piece of the orange right there on my rainbow. And then I used blue. So I found a piece of pipe cleaner at home. Thought that'll look good on my rainbow. So this is what I want you to do while you're at home. I want you to go around and see if you can find things that have color that you can glue on your rainbow. My last piece is purple. So I have this piece of purple crepe paper. And I'm going to glue it right there. And there's my beautiful rainbow. I want to see your beautiful rainbow. Go around, see what you can recycle, see what you can reuse, and make yours beautiful. I love you guys. Bye.